Welcome to Sane Sunday Live. We're happy to see you again.
I can't see nobody.
Our moderator can't see anybody. Okay. That's a great start. Well, we're going to start with the community calendar, all the events and car shows and stuff. So if your event, your car show is not on here, please go to Saneauto Facebook and post your event on there so that we can put it on our calendar and shout you out every Sunday on Sane Sunday Live and help you get more people to your event and more money for your cause, for your charity. And if at all possible, let us know what the charity that you're supporting is so we can shout that out too.
Hello, Camaro time.
Camaro
You're the
time.
first one in our chat today. Yay! How you doing? Hey, Deadpool.
All right.
Number
good
2.
people in the
Yay!
chat, so we have, this is the 15th. This weekend going on right now is the Knox Folks in
say that fast 3 times.
the Knox Folks in Northeast Tennessee. They're having their all weekend summer jam. It's their 10th annual get together in Townsend, Tennessee. And if you were looking for the Disabled American Veterans Cruise-In in Cleveland, Tennessee, you done missed it. That was yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, shoot.
And the swap meet in Calhoun was yesterday at Paradise Drag Strip. And so was the Fairway Volkswagens in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Oh, I'm
also
have
in
to
Northeast
call Dr.
Tennessee.
Who to take me back in time.
This weekend, however, on Saturday the 21st, well, this coming weekend, not this week, because this weekend's not over yet.
Yeah, it is.
At
Tomorrow's Monday, people.
Mountain Creek Harley Davidson, Audi Burkett Live. Okay, we'll get to that in just a second. Audi Burkett Live, 12 to 4 p.m. free concert.
Where's that at?
Right here in Dalton, Georgia.
Really?
At the Mountain Creek Harley Davidson.
Wow.
Yep. And also on the same weekend, the 21st of July, is the Hot Rod City Cruise-In Ringgold, Georgia. Then we have on the 28th of July, we have the YouTube call-out get-together of Bubsification and Etard Adventures, and several other YouTubers will be there. It's in Ringgold, and it's going to be on the 28th of July. We'll have to get the location and put it on here because they haven't posted it on the Saneauto Facebook page yet. They did tell us on our live Wednesday night, just this previous Wednesday, so you can go back and review that live footage where they're telling us exactly where it's going to be. We're going to be there too, so we will know, but sometime between now and then, and we'll be shouting it out. The 29th, we just found out from the Deadpool car in the chat, July the 29th at El Mason in Hickson. There's a big car meet from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and they have 2 performers, and they'll be performing a new song for the Deadpool car.
Wow.
Which is coming soon to Saneauto YouTube. The Deadpool car video will be here soon. And the Deadpool girl will be busting a move because the Deadpool car in the chat live right now has sent me through email some footage of her dancing at the Time to Shine car show, which I saw her doing this live, but I didn't get any footage of it. Because let's be honest, I just wasn't going out there in that hot sun. Standing there with the camera. I don't know how she managed to do that with all that suit on and everything. Girl's tough. That girl is tough. I wasn't doing it. I tried to stay out of that sun as much as I possibly could. It was brutally hot that day. Brutally hot.
A Love Production is in the chat.
Kudos
King
to
Roderick,
Brianna, the Deadpool girl.
the realist.
Okay, so, and I'm putting down here on the calendar
and we've been corrected. It was Lady Deadpool.
Lady Deadpool. I'm sorry, Lady Deadpool. Lady Deadpool will be busting a move in the new video on Sane Auto with the Deadpool car. Bill Mason and Hickson. And I'd like to make a very special shout out. And y'all go check out his channel to Remy Moore. Remy Moore and the news for the channel from last week. What we were doing, one of the things that we were doing was we did a video collab with Remy Moore. He provided the music and some great music, and we put some cars to it. And if you haven't seen that video, check it out. And if you haven't checked out Remy Moore's channel, please check out Remy Moore's channel. The link to his channel is in the description of this video right now.
How you doing?
All right. Hello. And what's up, King Roderick? Good to see you again. A Love Productions. Hello.
We had a really good time with E-Tard Adventure.
Yeah, last Wednesday night
was awesome. If you haven't checked it out, you need to go check it out.
And they did not disappoint. There were burnouts.
Yep.
There was smoke.
I could almost smell it.
Oh, my son, Hickson. And
I'll be back
from
just 1 second.
Okay, so we have August, because we only have half a month of July now, so we've got to start shouting out some of the August events. We don't have, well, we do have something for the 4th. So on the 4th, there is another cruise in at Hot Rod City in Ringgold. And then on the 11th is a packed weekend. There you got lots of options on August the 11th. You have the Mountain Creek Harley Davidson from 12 to 4, another free concert. The Smoky, right here in Dalton, Georgia. The Smoky Mountain Mustang Invasion from the 10th to the 12th is a 3-day thing. Also on our Facebook page, Sane Auto. You'd have to scroll down there to find it, but at some point next week, I'll be scrolling down, finding it. I'll copy it and I'll put it up to the top. We have the American Dreams to benefit St. Jude's from 2 to 6 p.m. at New Haven United Methodist Church right here in Dalton, Georgia. 4040 South Dixie Highway. Now, if you don't hear me shouting out what charity these events are supporting, it doesn't mean they're not supporting. It just means that they either didn't have it in the flyer or I didn't have room to write it down on the calendar. And sometimes their support comes in the form of, like, at the Time to Shine, they had a 50-50 raffle to buy books for the kids. Those sort of things. But there's usually something going on, whether I announce it or not. That's
Farmall Fanatic, how you doing? Lonesome's Garage, howdy howdy. Glad to have you.
Then we have August the 18th, and this is a big one. Every year,
Johnny 5762 Nicholson. Good afternoon. Haven't seen you.
Now listen up. This is an important announcement on the Rebecca Davis Memorial Car Show. This happens every year in Ringgold. It's going to be in a different location this year. It's still going to be from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday, the 18th of August, because it's always on a Saturday. But it's now going to be at the Catoosa Farmers Market at 220 Catoosa Circle in Ringgold. So it's still in Ringgold. It's still the Rebecca Davis Memorial. It still benefits the Children's Hospital. But the only thing that has changed is the location. And one thing that changes every year is it seems to get bigger every year. So think the size of Time to Shine show. Big. It's a big car show in Ringgold. If you haven't been before, you need to go check that out. It's one of the biggest there is. Not that these others aren't big too, especially like the Volkswagen ones that are going on right now this weekend, and these others in between. But that is one of the biggest during the year.
Go-karts and gone fishing. Hello, how you doing? And Johnny 5762 Nicholson, glad to have you. I'm glad you got to find our channel through eTard.
I usually don't announce out this far out, like a month and a half. I try to stick to like 1 month ahead. But August the 25th, the free concert at right here in Dalton at Mountain Creek Harley Davidson is going to be the Jeff Rogers Band. So you're going to want to plan for that. That's going to be a good one. All right, so now we get to the community news. What was going on the channel last week? Well,
I personally been growing herbs all week long.
Yeah, and she's got an updated video that she made. She hasn't edited yet and hasn't put it on her Carol Sane page yet, but she did make an updated video of all the plants and gardens and stuff and what's been going on. And so look forward to that. I'm sure she'll be able to put that up on her channel soon. Right now, she's been busy with studying every night, just hyper focused on studying the for the life insurance and annuities license to add to her other insurance licenses that she already has. It's very important for getting a pay increase.
Deadpool, we go to Wally World almost every day.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Stay away from that place.
You probably the only person that ends up at Wally World more often than we do would be James Cox.
And he works there.
Yeah. They pay him to be there. So if they want us to go there any more often than we already did, they're going to have to hire us and pay us to be there.
I wouldn't work at Wally World.
I wouldn't either. The only chance they would possibly have of getting me there would be to slap a management tag on me and put me in the automotive department. And even then, no. They don't have enough automotive for me.
Today,
I got more automotive here than they do there.
Walmart, and we stopped by Home Depot, and I found some German thyme and some Greek oregano, and what else did I get? Some sage. So I replanted those right before we got on air. I also have some basil, some chocolate mint, rosemary, and cilantro. So that's what I got growing in my windowsill right now. And outside we got some tomato, We got some okra. We got some squash and some cucumbers. And I have in my windowsill trying to get little plants out of them some bell pepper, rainbow bell pepper, but they're not working so well.
Okay, and so to give a few shout outs to some of the people that have been commenting on our videos, and right there, Johnny, on the spot while they're still new. D.E. Nichols was just commenting 1 hour ago, and he is just above the 1,000 mark. He has joined the 1,000 subscribers club. Great for you, D.E. Nichols. We're proud of you. Good job, and thanks for showing up for the comments and our new videos. Scott Pearson's Tools and More, which checked
out the comment here. Go-karts and gone fishing.
Oh yeah, he likes that Del Sol. And he's had a Civic for a long time. Glad you mentioned that, because that's part of the news from last week. We did revisit the black Honda Del Sol owned by Eric Ramirez. Now he is the president of Jap Style Car Club, and you're not the only one that likes that car. I'm gonna tell you, that car has been so popular on the internet since the first time we put it up. I think it was sometime last year we did a video of that car that was just in the parking lot of the Dalton Cruise In.
Yep.
And he didn't even spend a lot of time cleaning it up for that one event, because it's a very casual cruise in. And he was in the middle of doing some work on it, and the work wasn't quite finished, so there was a couple of things taken apart. And that car still got, at this point, let me look over here and see. So far, that video has gotten over 3,200 views from when we filmed it at that little cruise in. It has been one of the highest performing, if not the highest performed, walk around type, car show type videos that we ever did. And so this time he has done a lot more work to it, and it looks even better. It's knockout. It was sitting in a better place. And
we did have some footage of the last time to shine. It was there too, sitting next to our motorcycles.
Yeah, because there was another show that where we had a couple of our vehicles, a couple of the motorcycles that we have, entered in the car show at one of the Time to Shine car shows, and his Del Sol, his black Del Sol, Eric's black Del Sol, was parked right beside us during that car show. And then on the other side of us was oh gosh, I need my coffee. My brain's not working.
Do you want me to go try to find your coffee?
Chavez's Honda was flanked on the other side of us. So we were in good company. And so we had the Fonzie motorcycles there, the Harley and the Triumph.
Yeah, that Triumph's not the Fonzie Triumph. That Triumph is the Carol and Victor Triumph.
It is the Carol and Victor Triumph.
That's the one we were riding.
That's ours
before my daughter was born. Or before our daughter was born.
But Henry Winkler was good enough to autograph it for us, and so which was really cool of him. And if you don't know, he writes children's books now. So if you haven't checked that out, he has a Facebook page and everything. Check that out and check out one of his children's books. He's actually really good at writing the children's books.
That's awesome, Camaro time. He starts a new job tomorrow.
Yes. Yes, I was hoping you said that. I sent you a message about that. I asked you because you had said something to clue me in on one of my when you were commenting on one of my videos, and I was hoping that's what you meant when you was talking about me putting the alternator on. So yes, Very good. Woo!
Fantastic.
I think that deserves a celebration right there. All right. Good job, Camaro time. Woo!
Love it. Where are you starting? And what are you going to be doing? No, that's awesome. I was so worried, and I've been sending up warm thoughts.
Yeah, we really know what it's like to have your income cut. Believe me. And it's on that note.
He's going to be an auto tech.
Very good.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
Now, remember,
I hope they'll let you do some filming.
The biggest rule about that is keep the blood on the inside. That's my rule. Be careful out there.
Clean rags and duct tape. Very nearby. And an aloe plant. Take an aloe plant to work with you. Rub it on those burns.
Garage is getting ready to go. Not aloe. I would do probably oregano.
Aloe.
Fresh oregano. That will be good for the bleedy part of it because it's an antiseptic.
Aloe is my friend. I like rubbing aloe on the burns. So, I was going to shout out some people that have been commenting on our videos. And next, I wanted to shout out Scott Pearson's Tools and More. He's not in the live chat right now. And I really, really appreciate you guys being here for the live. But because of his schedule, he can't be here during the Sunday lives. He's one of the guys that I was telling you about, does a lot of shout outs and stuff on his channel. And anybody that sends him stickers and stuff like that, he makes a whole video about it and talking about their channel and shouting them out. In addition to his tools, he's got quite a few tools, and he talks about the tools on his channel. And he'll take them and do some real world testing on some of the tools sometimes, and he'll show that and show the results. So if you like Burnt, Bruised, and Bleeding, you'll like Scott Pearson's channel. One of the things I was surprised about his channel, he's been involved in the communities and stuff since back in February at least, maybe as far back as January, like some of the rest of us. Yet he's still less than 300 subscribers. So some people that haven't connected with him, you need to connect with him. He will reciprocate. He will connect back. You may even end up with a shout out. Who knows? But, you know, tell him you found out about him from Sane Auto. Go over there and check out his channel. He's at 296 right now, which means he's only 4 away from hitting 300. Then there's Papan's Origami and Toy House. And I was just watching some of their stuff again today. They really do sit there and fold the papers into stuff like boats and animals and whatever else. And if you don't know this trick already, if they're going a little too fast for you and you're trying to learn how to fold these things and do the origami, you can press and hold the shift button and then tap that arrow key, the one that goes to the left. You can tap the left arrow key a couple of times and it'll slow down the video. If you want to speed up the video, you can hold the shift key and tap and press the right pointed arrow key and it'll speed up the video. So if you're watching how-to videos and stuff like that, they're going too fast for you or going too slow for you, use that trick and get it to the speed that you're comfortable with so you can learn better. Patrick Hutchinson is new, and he's commented on one of the Ghostbusters video. It's the first time he's ever commented on the page. Don't know a lot about him. Dorito and Lucha Cabra was here. They're cool dudes. Go check out their stuff. If you haven't already connected with them, there's another good channel to connect with. They're at 340 right now. ATJH Travels has been with us for quite some time, and they just recently got over the 1,000 mark.
Yay.
And so the community efforts are working, guys. Got to just keep at it. Hashtag Insanefriends, hashtag Iamacreator, Mopar community, the Camaro community. Speaking of Camaro community, like we were just talking about, Camaro Time just got another new job, and it's an exciting new job because he will be wrenching again. And he was just getting some videos at the last job of some of the cool stuff going on. And so, you know, maybe they'll let him take a camera in at the new job after he gets a chance to get comfortable for a while. I wouldn't ask right away. But
Scott Pearson Tools and More is here.
Oh wow!
He oh yeah, he heard that you gave him a shout out, and
well, we appreciate you too, Scott Pearson. That's good of you to be here, and it's a good thing you now, you guys. I was talking about Scott Pearson Tools and More. He's here right now. He's commented in the chat. And now it's as easy as clicking on the 3 little dots beside his icon and his comment, and you can find his channel. Like I said, I'm sure he'll reciprocate if you support his channel. And by support, I don't mean sub for sub. I mean, go beyond that, like we always do. Full watch, a like if you want to, but at least a full watch, or at least 2 or 3 minute watch. Don't kill people's analytics. In addition to the subscribing, and then go back every once in a while. Davey Beast 420cc. Yeah, good to see you again. Good to be in the chat. Look for anybody that's in the chat that you're not familiar with and connect with them. They will support you back.
And did we tell Uzo Lou hello?
Yeah, Scott Pearson, Tools and More, and Camaro Time are communicating through email. They're both double tasking right now.
And Uzolu, if I didn't say hello to you, I'm sorry. How you doing? Everything going well?
All right, Uzolu, good to see you again.
DSW Joy Ride, how you doing?
Yes, DSW Joyride Production. We were talking about having you on the hashtag Insane Friends, and I was talking to several other people about being on the hashtag Insane Friends show as well, through different forms of media. I had conversations going on Twitter, email, and on Facebook simultaneously with at least 5 different people during the month last month, including you. And I got a little confused as to, did we ever agree on a date this month? I thought maybe we were talking about the 18th, which is next Wednesday. But honestly, I'm a little confused, and I don't know what dates we were talking about. And if maybe you could send me a message or something, and we could pin down a date and have you on the Insane Friends show, either the 18th or the 25th, whichever you prefer. That would be great. And everybody else listening, you know, like I was saying, DSW Joyride
Wednesday.
All right, that would be great. So y'all heard it right here. We at DSW Joyride Productions. We've been waiting for this for quite a while. I know y'all been anxious to see this show and hear more about DSW Joyride Productions channel. What they've been doing.
We can't do 4:30 our time, unfortunately, because I don't get off of work.
She won't even be left the thing. We do 7:30. Is that going to be a problem? Our time? Because we're on Eastern time. We're 7:30 Eastern time. Now we might be able to start a little bit earlier. Could we possibly do 6:30?
I don't know. That depends on if I get somebody last minute.
Yeah, because sometimes people come in and want to buy the insurance, or they're asking about a price on the insurance, and then they decide they want to buy, and then you got to do all the paperwork and stuff. And we've been there a lot of times till 6:30 before they finish paying and leave. Okay, guys. Well, we'll work it out. We'll work out something with DSW Joyride Productions, and we'll figure out when it is, and we will let you know. If I have to, I will make a special live announcements from Sane Enterprises sometime next week. And because I've been wanting to get on there more, like I did one of those other videos last time on Sane Enterprises, where I showcased 3 other channels and talking about the channels and some of the videos, their new videos that were up. And I'd like to do some more of that next week, and then I can do some more announcements too as we find out what kind of scheduling we can do. And speaking of last week and what was going on last week, we had another video on Toyota Camry repairs, how-to videos dealing with the alternator. What was the second alternator video I did, because I had done the first alternator replacement video with one hand and no air tools, to see how quickly we could do that way, as if, you know, if it was just a do-it-yourselfer type situation with limited tools and maybe just in the driveway type thing and nothing special, just how it would go. And I think we ended up with maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of 7 or 8 minutes of actual work time going on there. Of course,
Now,
the video
for a
was longer with an
regular
intro and an
person,
outro.
For a regular person, that translates into what? How long?
I don't know. I haven't been regular person for a long time.
I would probably multiply that by 3, maybe 4.
So then I wanted to do a video. It just kept at me. I wanted to do a video and find out if it would be that much quicker with the air tools and both hands. And so I did it with the air tools in both hands, and I wasn't really like hurrying really fast. Yes, Wednesday the 18th at 7:30 Eastern time was the planned time. Yes.
Yes, and that's it.
Okay, so if you can do that, that would be great. And I'm sure it'll be a great show. So I went ahead and did that video with both hands and the air tools, and I think I came in somewhere around 5 minutes, but I didn't actually time. I just did the video, and there was no editing between the time I started put the first wrench to the alternator to the time I was done with installing the alternator, so that you can just look at what the time is on the video when I first put the wrench to the alternator and calculate the time from there to when I was done. And I think it comes in at about 5 minutes, which is around 2 minutes shorter time than doing it with one hand. Awesome. Okay, DSW Joyride Productions says he can be here at 7:30 Wednesday night. So we are on for the 18th. DSW Joyride Productions going to be right here on Insanefriends show, right here on Sane Auto. So, all right, be looking forward to that. That'll be another great show with another great channel. We'll hear all about his channel, what he's been doing, and what he plans to do in the future on the channel.
And what we can do to help each other as a community.
Absolutely. So, and one of the things too, we wanted to make sure we've done it a time or two, but sometimes I apologize. I forget to ask sometimes. And I will get better at asking toward the end of the show. I'll be asking everybody, you know, what their top 3 tips would be to other channels to achieve the same kind of growth that they have. What is the top 3 things that they've done on their channel?
I think we also
that
need
seems
to try
have
to get
helped the
Scott
most?
Pearson on and see how.
Yeah, Scott Pearson would be a good one to have on the hashtag Insane Friends show on Wednesday night. That would be great.
So we'll have to talk with him and see what we can work out.
I think it would really help too with the number of subscribers he has on his channel, because it's that's another thing that baffles me. Sometimes, you know, we've got a lot of great channels and doing a lot of the great good habits, just a whole lot of good habits on their channels, and some of them, the subscribership just seems to go up really fast, and some of them it just kind of stagnates. We've had both. Sometimes our subscribership seems to go up really fast, and sometimes it just sits there. And it doesn't really seem to have anything to do with the amount of views that you get. And I know just about everybody knows Scott, that we still need to be shouting him out and reminding people who he is and where he's at, because it just seems like there should be a lot bigger subscriber count. Yeah, it does. It makes no sense at all. It's YouTube, you know. I mean, welcome to YouTube. It's just like anything else. It's almost like a government entity. It just some of the things to do and some of the things that happen just don't make any sense. Or a branch of the military, you know.
Well, Scott, I want you to think about it. I think not this coming up Wednesday because we have DSW, but after
on the 18th, and then we've got the 25th that we were talking to one of the other automotive channels, but he hasn't taken that slot yet, so it's still open if you wanted to take it. And then August is coming up really quickly, so we're gonna start filling up August for anybody else that wants to come. And then maybe after Camaro time gets settled into his new job and everything, we'll give him a couple of weeks and stuff so we get to know the place and get to know the people there.
Yeah,
and
we
everything.
have to have him on and get an update on the new job and see how everything's going.
Yeah, after he has a chance to get settled in and get calmed down, because his routine's going to go out the window. He's going to be real busy for a little while. And then after he gets calmed down a little bit and gets into a nice little routine again, we'll want to maybe have him come on the Insane Friends show and let us know how things are going.
Yeah,
I know it's going to affect
Scott,
the channel and everything.
During the week, if you hit Victor up, he will help you figure out how to walk your way through it. And
yeah, the easiest way to communicate back and forth is the Facebook Messenger, because I haven't figured out how to get the Twitter thing to alert me on the phone to let me know that I have a message.
No doubt, Camaro Time. I know you're nervous, but don't worry about it.
Oh gosh, yes, I bet he is really nervous.
You walk in that place. Everybody who's in there, it was their first day at one point too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So don't worry about it. Everybody's first day. Everybody in that place had a first day.
It's probably been. Gosh, I'm glad I don't have to go through that, because it's been since the mid-90s.
Oh, great!
Since I had a job working for somebody else.
I didn't see you earlier. I hope you haven't been here long. But hey, how you doing? And terrific toucan.
Hey,
Awesome.
terrific toucan's back. All right. Good to see you again. And Gregory Salvatore's got some news, I know. He's got some exciting stuff going on. A mixture of good and bad excitement, but it's nothing boring. And he's got some excitement going on his channel. He's got the engine out of his car.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and I'll just kind of leave it at that and let him say whatever he wants to say in the chat about that. And y'all should go check out his new videos. It reveals a little bit about what's going on with that. But the engine is out of the Camaro. Less than 50,000 miles on the car, and the engine is out of it. It's physically out of the car. So check out and see why that's happening and what's going on over there. I know, but I don't want to reveal all the secrets. Yes, it says there's a lot of bad for him. It's good for others. Yeah, well, I sent you a message about checking on. Well, no, I think I was commenting on one of your videos because in the shop, somewhere in the early 2000s, or was it? No, it was the late 90s when I quit doing the engine building because it was just the parts cost so much. Same thing happened to the engine sector before it happened to the transmission sector. The parts prices went up so much that, you know, we couldn't compete with the big box builders on engines like Jasper and those others.
It smells so good here, doesn't it?
It got to a point, and I don't know how much it is for your particular engine, but I would imagine around the $2,000, $3,000, maybe $4,000 range to just get the engine already rebuilt. But we were already to the point back then to where we couldn't buy the parts to build an engine for what we could just buy the engine and put it in the customer's car. So that's what we started doing when the engine builds came in. We just bought the engine from somebody like Jasper with a over 3-year warranty, installed that in the car, and it's a 3-year nationwide warranty so that if they got broke down somewhere in a different state or something, they didn't have to go back to our shop. They could stop anywhere that and just get that thing taken care of. But of course we kept building the transmissions all the way up till the 2010s. I think it was 2012, 2013 when I finally switched to doing nothing but selling parts, and the parts company went worldwide. So I don't have to be burnt, bruised, and bleeding anymore. But I still do it sometimes because I miss it.
Yeah, but he only works on our stuff now.
I worked on a few other people's that I get talked into every once in a while, but I don't do no 400 to 600 units a year anymore.
Wow, look who just showed up.
You got to get rid of that. Dorito and Luke Jacabra is here. Good to see you.
Where'd it go?
Camaro Time got it. Thank you, Camaro Time. Woo!
I was trying to get it too.
Awesome. Yeah, Carol was trying to get it too, but you beat her to it. Thank you. Thank you, Camaro Time.
Put him on a timeout.
Yeah, just boot him all together. Yeah, get rid of that.
Doritos and Lucha
Cabra. Ain't that a big rat?
No.
Not Lucha Cabra, but something else a cabra?
Yeah, it's not really a rat, big rat. It's a monster.
Okay.
And I don't remember what it is. Chupacabra?
Yeah, Chupacabra or something like that. So we had last week that how-to on the Camry. We had the revisited the Honda Del Sol. We'll see how that goes. If it's half as successful as the first time we filmed it, that will be awesome. Then we had Bubsification and Etard Adventures on Wednesday night, hashtag Insanefriends, and you just heard us work it out with DSW Joyride Production. It's going to be here next Wednesday, this coming Wednesday on the 18th.
Them spices, the herbs are making me hungry. They smell good.
Yeah, they do, don't they? Sometime in the near future, we may be able to have Scott Pearson on here, and we'll get to revisit Camaro Times channel at some time in the future, maybe in August or September when he gets a chance to get settled into his job. We've got lots of really good car shows and cruise-in events coming up, not the least of which is the YouTube get-together in Ringgold with Bubsification and Etard Adventures and Sane Auto and a lot of other great local channels are going to be there. And we're going to get the exact location and put it on the calendar and put it on Sane Auto on Facebook page. And so it'll all be out there. We'll also put it on the Car Show and Cars of North Georgia Facebook page. We still have the Dalton Car Scene page on Facebook. We'll put it on there too, because I'm sure there's a lot of people from Dalton that are going to want to go and show up, because it's just over there in Ringgold, not that far. And then we also had the video leading up to Bubsification and Etard Adventures appearance on the Insane Friends show. We had one of their videos up, the Yamaha snowmobile engine on the go-kart. And then before that was our other Sane Sunday live.
Okay. You have a good trip to Lowe's Camaro time. And we love you too.
Thank you so much for being here, Camaro Time. Have fun at Lowe's. That is one of my weaknesses there. Lowe's and Home Depot.
We were just at Home Depot today.
But we were only in the garden department. I managed to stay out of the main building.
Well, and I got 3 new plants. Some German thyme, some sage, and some oregano. And right before we got on air, I transplanted the thyme and the oregano into a bigger pot.
Actually, this room we're in right now was part of the yard, and that wall over there was windows and doors, exterior windows and doors, before a few trips to Lowe's. And then a few trips to Lowe's, and next thing you know, I built all this. $5,000 later.
We need to make a room with a glass ceiling.
Yeah, a sunroom.
Yeah,
for the
plants.
For the plants, yes. And we need to put it on the south end of the house right there so it gets sun all day. And it needs to be big enough to put the jacuzzi in.
I don't care about the jacuzzi. I just want my plants to have the sun.
You want the plants to have the sun, and so do I. And I want the jacuzzi to be right in the middle of it. You sit in the jacuzzi and smell all these nice herbs and stuff and just be surrounded by them. You'll love it. Trust me. You'll love it. So another shout out time.
Don't even talk about Harbor Freight. Baby, no.
Another place I can get lost in.
The only thing that saves me from Harbor Freight is there's a Hobby Lobby next door. Worst placement ever, no, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get to the Hobby Lobby because there's
no, you can't get to Harbor Freight.
The Harbor Freight, because the Hobby Lobby's there, and then she would drag me into the Hobby Lobby, and I wouldn't get to go to the Harbor Freight. And then we'd both be broke.
No, I wouldn't be broke. I just use your money.
Okay, we still have coming up the 1989 Batmobile from the Michael Keaton Batman Returns movie, the 69 Dodge Charger General Lee to look forward to, the C4 Corvette video, which isn't finished yet, but it is coming, and eventually I'm going to do a video on my personal Mach 1, which is at my other building right now, and we did talk to some other business owners in the Chattanooga area who are wanting to move into part of our building over there. So we will have another tenant again very soon if that works out. We're going to get the call tomorrow, knowing whether they're actually going to come up with the first month's rent or not. If so, that would really help out a lot with the finances, open up more possibilities for getting more of these personal show car back in operation again, and more videos and more stuff like external hard drives and that kind of thing to store more video. It's just going to help, and I might even be able to get one of my if we get a second tenant after that, I might even be able to get one of my ex-employees to come by and help part-time and get a lot more stuff going, a lot more things going. So then, of course, there's also my personal Harley that we're going to do a new video on and release that. There's air conditioning repairs coming from the E250, and an explanation of exactly how we diagnose that. Some tool reviews that I've been promising for a long time and still haven't done.
Yeah, it's not like he doesn't have a lot to choose from.
Right. And more videos from the Time to Shine car show, including the Deadpool car and a incredibly hot little Japanese car that we videoed that's got a knockout fantastic paint job on it. I don't want to give up too much. There's a lot of blue involved. And a shout out to our past guests from the Insanefriends show, Camaro Time, Gregory Salvatore. Since they've been on the show, there's been a lot of stuff going on their channel. If you haven't been there for a while, definitely check it out. Uzo Lou, same thing. They've done a lot of work to the Corvette and the Mustang. A lot of stuff has gone on all these channels since the last time they were on the Insanefriends show. We're going to have to do some revisit shows and get caught up. In the meantime, check out their channels and see what's been going on. Johnny Pro, Choppers Rule, JJ the Karaoke Rideshare Driver, Fab Automotive Detail, Southern Food Junkie, Bubsification, and Etard Adventures. All been here, and they've all had quite a bit of stuff going on their channel since they were here. So check them out. And of course, check out Remy Moore's channel. He's been making, since we did the video with his new music, he's got even more new music out on his channel. A couple of videos that I haven't even seen yet. So check that out. His channel link is in the description of this video. Oh, I know who I'm forgetting to shout out. TubeBuddy. We use TubeBuddy on every single video. Still use TubeBuddy on every single video we did last week, and the previous week, and the week before, and not just our thumbnails. Because right now, Camaro Time has a video out showing how to do thumbnails.
Alliance. She's gonna have a lot of activity.
Oh wow! I bet that's gonna be great. Oh yeah. Get rid of that. And welcome to the chat. Bits of Real Panther. It's good to see you here. Yes, you finally made it. Bits of Real Panther has a joke of the week on Friday, every Friday. I've seen all of them except for this. I think I've seen all of them except for this past Friday, the Friday the 13th issue, and I might have even seen that one too. Yes.
All right. Hey, Bits of Real Panther. How you doing?
And he also has quite a bit of other content on his channel as well. That just happens to be his every Friday. You can count on that being there. And it's a good little pick-me-up after the end of the work week. And if I remember right, you usually shout somebody out during that video too, don't you, Bits of Real Panther? You usually shout somebody out during that video? Again, like we usually do, and I'm sorry I neglected to announce this. Well, I did one time, but not as often as I should have. If there's anybody in the live chat whose channel name doesn't seem familiar to you, click on the little 3 dots beside their comment and go to channel. It'll open their channel in a separate tab, and connect with them and support their channel, and they will support back. We're a really great supportive community here. The Sane community, we use hashtag Insanefriends, just like our hashtag Insanefriends show on Wednesday night. We use that hashtag to find each other and to connect with each other. And we're members of the Iamacreator community. And another really good supportive community you can find good friends is the Mopar community, the Camaro community, and the Mustang community. Yes, and like Dorito and Lucha Cabra says, and smash the like button. But most importantly is don't just sub for sub. Don't just go and sub and leave the video. If you do that, it kills the analytics on the video. It makes Google and YouTube think that the video doesn't match, the video content doesn't match the title or the thumbnail. And no matter how good the thumbnail looks, it gets considered as clickbait at that point if you have a bunch of little short watch times on the video. You got to have a longer watch time on the video, at least 2 to 3 minutes. I do a full watch on the video. I usually open up several tabs, and then even if I'm not watching the video, I'll let the whole video play so that I'm stimulating the algorithm to promote that video more instead of stimulating the algorithm to promote it less. So I want to, make sure I'm helping people when I go to their channel and not hurting their analytics. Because the average watch time that you get on your video is very important and has a lot to do with whether YouTube continues to promote your video or not. And we want to make sure that as a community, we're stimulating Google and YouTube to promote everybody in this community's videos more, not stimulate them to promote less. That's why sub for sub communities don't get really frustrated and don't get a lot of gains, is because they have short watch times. The other thing that can happen is if you're going out and giving a lot of short watch times, then the Google and YouTube algorithms start looking at you as a spammer, that you're just going around spamming. By spamming, I mean just leaving comments to try to leave your icon out there to get attention for yourself, and you're not really watching videos, and you're just sub for subbing and stuff like that, and they're trying to stamp that out. So they'll start first they'll start taking handfuls of subscribers away from your channel, and then if that doesn't stop you from doing little short watch times, then you could lose your whole channel. So it's not just that it's not good for the community, it's also not good for your channel either. Longer watch times are good for everybody. It's a win-win, and it's the difference between whether you're supporting or subbing. And going back to the channels to make sure that your subscription sticks helps as well. Yeah, and if you do have time to watch the whole video, and you do, it also allows you to get to know the people on the other channel a lot better and what they're into and what they're doing. And so it gives you more to talk about in the lives and stuff, and in the comments below the videos and stuff like that when you're interacting with other people in the community. And you know, working within communities like the hashtag Insane community and the hashtag Iamacreator community, you get to see a lot of the same people very frequently, and you can get to know each other really well, like a lot of us do, in here. And that makes it a lot easier to figure out what you're going to say in the comments, because you know everybody better. Okay, Dorito and Lucha Cabra's got to go. We'll see you later. It was good to have you here. Glad you could make it. And the Deadpool car's got to go.
Hi, I'm back.
We'll be, thanks for sending that footage for the video, and we'll be sending you a link to the video when it's done, Deadpool car. Thanks for coming. I mean, without you guys coming, it would just be us here sitting here talking to the laptop. So we really appreciate you guys being here, everybody that's here and everybody that's been here. And it's great to get to, you know, hang out with you guys once a week too, and connect with you. It's a little bit more intimate here in the live. And well, we really like seeing you in the comments on the videos too. It's just like another level up when we get to interact, because we get to talk back and forth real time when you're in the live chat and hear you and get to know what, and especially if you want to shout something out about what's going on with your channel, you want to let us know something that's going on with your channel, which feel free to do so right now. If there's something, you got an upcoming video or an upcoming live or something like that, let us know. Unlike a lot of other lives, we don't have any rules saying that you can't announce a live or some other event on our live. You're perfectly welcome to do that. As a matter of fact,
well,
you got a live coming.
The only
exception is if you have a live right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't come in and try to take the people that we have in our live out. That's just
to your right now live. But if you've got a live going on tonight, a live going on tomorrow, a live going on later in the week, anything like that, then by all means, let us know in the chat, or a new video coming up this week and you want to make sure you get more people come to your video. Let us know. Not only are you welcome to put it in the live chat, in our chat, but then we'll repeat it verbally and shout it out for you. We want to help you grow your channel too.
Gregory Salvatore has a live tonight at 9 p.m.
That's right.
Eastern.
Very good. He's usually live 9 p.m. every Sunday night. So try to remember, Sunday afternoons we're here. Sunday nights, Gregory
tonight is going to
Salvatore.
be how to find a good mechanic. I don't have to look for a good mechanic. I got mine already, and I'm keeping him.
Which he touched on that a little bit in one of his videos last week. He showed some appreciation for a good mechanic.
Okay, sweetie, we're going to have to go to Wally World.
And, you know, before it just got completely insanely out of control and people were just not bothering to try to coordinate anymore. All the way back from the beginning of the Iamacreator community, when we were keeping the calendar of lives and trying to coordinate them and spread them out to where people weren't on top of each other and they were complimenting each other and stuff like that. There has been from the beginning Gregory Salvatore in the 9 o'clock slot on Sunday nights. So he's very consistent, which is a very good habit that will help your channel grow. Another good habit from another one of our community that we all should copy, all the good habits that we can copy and try to avoid any bad habits. Everybody's got some bad habits, but if we can just try to copy all of each other's good habits, continue to cooperate with each other as we have, and support each other and help each other out as much as possible, we can all grow together without anybody getting left behind.
We're going to need to start wrapping up and get out of here at 4 o'clock.
You know, we got some more work to do and some more gardening to do, and we haven't got our salad stuff for next week.
Yeah.
That would be another good video for your channel.
My salad a week in advance, so I just have to pick it up and take it to work with me.
Yep. She's got a set of sealed salad bowls that I've started doing the same thing too. So she makes enough for me now too. And we get all the salad stuff on Sundays after the live show. And she puts it all together and puts it in these sealable salad bowls. And so that we can have all of it pre-done with nothing in there that has any kind of preservatives, no kind of sugars or salts or any of that, and a good like vinaigrette type salad dressing.
Yeah,
sugar-free.
I get the organic spring mix.
Right.
Don't know how organic it really is, but hey.
And lately we've had the berries in there, at least some blueberries.
Great
and
antioxidant.
Oh yeah,
Strawberries, blueberries. We had raspberries week before last.
And if you get enough berries in there, it's kind of like a dessert.
There's a handful of berries in each salad.
And then it follows the rule of, you know, if you don't eat something good, you'll end up eating something bad. And since we have something good like that to eat prepared on Sunday, then all throughout the week, so it makes it so much easier to avoid the bad habit of eating any bad stuff or getting any kind of fast food or any of that kind of stuff. It's so much easier to avoid that stuff. Anyhow, I'm gonna, before we go, one more shout out, one more call out to people to put anything in the chats that they're going to have upcoming on your channel, so we can go ahead and shout it out for you. Any new videos you've got coming up this week, or any lives you've got coming up this week. We do have Gregory Salvatore having his live tonight. You can always count on.
You want us to announce?
Who's the Studios having their lives during the week, their Iamacreator lives during the week. I think James Cox is still on pretty much all the time, so always go there. And Insane Friends on Wednesday night at 7:30 with our special guest DSW Joyride Productions. And then I want to shout out some of the people that have been commenting frequently on our videos. It is so helpful to everybody in the community if you jump on their videos when they're new. And man, have we gotten that in return in spades from people in the community, the Iamacreator community, the Sane community, hashtag Insane Friends community, Mopar community, Camaro community. So Camaro time was here. Thank you for commenting on our newest video. Angel Dominique, Natural Vibes was here. Natural Vibes has gone from last year, started her channel in 2017, and she, excuse me, the last video she made, the last video I was watching of hers was her thanking everyone in the community for helping her get over 4,000 subscribers. And in the couple days since that happened, she's now at 4,600. So just crazy growth. Natural Vibes channel. Demon Durango was here. Another great member of the Mopar community.
Lou is having some car show videos this week.
All right.
That's
And I know some of his recent videos are from working on the cars that he's got. So he's going to have some more car show videos on Uzo Lou's channel. And they're usually really great car shows videos from places that we don't have down here. It's a whole different area because he's up there near Detroit. Mr. Love the Life was commenting again. Thank you so much. Davey Beast 420cc was commenting on our new videos, and he was in the live chat today.
Awesome.
Dono Perez, Go-karts are gone fishing. It's not only commenting on the new videos, but we saw him again today in the live chat. And Farmall Fanatic.
Remy Moore, awesome, Remy.
Remy Moore, yes, such a great super supporter. His channel.
Scott Pearson, Tools and More.
Yes, we're also talking to him about being on the hashtag Insane Friends live one Wednesday soon. The Flying Turtle 1968 Skywatch Japan. It's a mouthful, the channel name, but they're great channel and great supporters as well. Mojave KY. They're frequent flyers, very good supporters. Thank you so much for being here. Davey Beast 420cc again. The Deadpool car. She has been really great about supporting and helping out. And check out her channel and give her some support. She's only got 13 subscribers so far. She really didn't know that much about the potential of YouTube or a lot about YouTube until she got into our Sane community. And she's become one of our hashtag Insane Friends. So let's show her how it's done. Hazel Ure. Been with the Iamacreator community all the way back from the beginning. You know, those of us that were here in January, all the way at the very beginning, know about Hazel Ure. Such a nice, sweet lady.
Yes, she is. DSW Joyride. Can't wait to see you this weekend.
And she's got the butterflies on her channel. Some people know her as the Butterfly Lady. Bits of Real Panther. He is our local comedian.
Etard
Adventures. And Etard Adventures, to learn more about his channel, check out our last hashtag Insane Friends show.
And if you like burnouts, you got to go over there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And
Scott
Pearson, Tools and More. Mickey Wilson, Johnny Pro. A lot of great Mopar community members here. The Lion King. The
Bottle
now
caps. Hey.
Yes, bottle caps and go-karts are gone fishing. Also, Fab Automotive Detailing, which we also had on the hashtag Insanefriends show recently. Made a really good show. Was telling us a lot of really good info about cleaning our cars.
Little girl that was
we sure did.
Detailing her little Hello Kitty car.
Sure did.
That was awesome.
All right, so we're pretty much done here. I've run out of things to say.
Wrestler Mania showed up. How you doing?
Wrestler Mania. Good to see you again. Yeah, it's okay that your break is over because we're about to wrap it up anyway, but we still appreciate you dropping in and letting us know. You're the short straw that so you got to work a lot this weekend. Yeah, we're going to go back to work. We got quite a few things on the honey-do list to do, and we're going to have a really
we have to transplant
busy week next week. So we got some work we got to do today.
Plant. I don't know where we're going to do that at. We need a pot.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some serious rearranging because we're running out of places for the herbs. All right, so it was great seeing you all guys here again, and thank you for showing up, and thank you for coming, and thank you for sharing with us the events and stuff coming up on your channel. And we hope to see as many of you as possible at the YouTube call out, YouTube hangout in Ringgold. And until the next video, get off the couch and get dirty.
No. I want